Hi guys, welcome back. We are going to be talking about surface area of a sphere today, and that formula is right here. It is 4 pi r squared. So we're going to do 4 times 3.14 times whatever the radius is squared. Okay, so we're going to be talking about the first example here, which is a sphere with a radius of 3. So we know that r is 3. Okay, and we want to find the surface area. So we're going to do 4 times pi times 3 squared. We know that 4 becomes 4, pi is really 3.14, and 3 squared is 9. And then we're just going to multiply them all together. 3 times 3.14 times 9 is going to give me 113.04. This was centimeters. And again, surface area is always squared, so we're going to have centimeters squared for this one. Okay. Now, on your homework, there's going to be a hemisphere. Okay. Now, there's two different ways we can find that surface area, because sometimes if you're talking about the hemisphere, I'm going to try and draw one here. Okay, if you were talking about the entire surface area, you would include this circle part. We're not going to include the circle part. We're just going to look at the side of the sphere. Okay, which would just be taking the surface area and whatever we get dividing it by 2. Okay, so just so you know for your homework, that's how you're going to find it for the hemisphere. I know a lot of you had trouble with that with the volume homework. Okay. Alright, so the next one, it says, what is the surface area of a sphere with a diameter of 10 centimeters? So that tells me that the radius is really 5 centimeters. And again, we're just plugging and chugging. So we're going to have 4 pi times 5 squared. 4 comes down, pi becomes 3.14, and 5 becomes 25. Just as a reminder, remember when things are in parentheses like that, we're just multiplying all three numbers. Okay, it's just a good way to separate out your numbers and you don't confuse it with a decimal point. So 4 times 3.14 times 25 would give me a nice 314, and we can put our 2 zeros there if we want to be very specific that we're rounding to the nearest hundredth, and then centimeters squared. Okay, because it's surface area. Volume